Hey guys, Evan Prince here, back with more Outer Wilds. Last time we started our expedition of Brittle Hollow. Turns out it's a massive fucking geode. Before we get much further though, it's starting to get really hot here, and this button-up shirt is pretty nice. It's nice and airy and all that, but I think we should get something a bit more in style for the summer. So let's switch into that real quick. There we go, same drab color scheme, but a little more tropical for the coming season. But yeah, where was I? Right, Brittle Hollow. Got my paper here. Holy cow, that adjusts the camera. But, so we found a escape pod all the way on, what do you call it? The, shit, I'm spacing on the name of it. The thing orbiting the other planet. Let me look it up. I have a screenshot. The interloper. We managed to find ourselves on the interloper due to a fascinating bit of teleportation between a black hole and a white hole, going all the way out to the far edge of the universe, and just generally setting us out. We need to check out the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. It's something you do for the pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. There's the White Hole Station, which warps us to the pole of Brittle Hollow. We've got the Hanging City, which I need to look out. We learned a little bit about the festival. We also need to check out the Sunken City and power plant at some point. Yeah, those are the main observations I have here. So, you all know the drill at this point. Stuff down below, do with it as you see fit, and without any further ado, let's start the time loop. Wake up. Right, we know the drill at this point. Let's head all the way back up and ride straight for Brittle Hollow. Ride. I say that like we're on a fucking horse. Right, today's thing will be try and figure out. There she is. Oh god. Oh, we fucking made it around the planet. Yeah, issue I'm running into. I'm currently streaming Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, and the controls for that are for the PSP. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller for that. And, oh boy, is that causing mild issues for me. That's where we were last time. That's our teleportation ring. Yeah, come on, let us land on this stupid fucking planet. Yep, come on. Yep. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed. Let's grab this, hop down. Do want to check out the gravity cannon, because we've seen these in the other areas. So, wanna check out what this variation of ye old gravity cannon looks like. Okay. Oh, yippee. Shit's already falling apart. That's fucking brilliant. God fucking damn it. Into the black hole we go. I did not want to go into the black hole, but into the black hole we go. Well, if nothing else... That is remarkably close. Let's get back to the stupid fucking teleportation ring. And head back home. Ow. And boom. Should probably turn on the flashlight. Come on. Yep. Nope. Down. Yeah, in. Holy shit, I am so used to a completely different control scheme right now. And that is not helping me in the slightest. Alright, go here to the bottom. And now... Oh, that's the projection stone. Come on. Do we have to press the adjust angle button? Oh yeah, we do. We are currently adrift with nothing to guide us. But let's not go directly into the sun. Yep. Keep adjusting. And here we are. Get off of that pad so we don't get fucking jettisoned. Right now my current thought is just head for the South Pole. Since our friend Rayback mentioned that as a potential spot for us to go check out. Oh god. Well, almost crashed into some ghost matter. No bueno there. Oh cool, this is Rybeck's old camp. Journey from the South Pole going... Rybeck's got this accent. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going to go with heroin because of all the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here in one unconcussed piece and not on fire. Okay, let's see. Poked around a little. There's some sort of old now my path that starts across from my camp, inside the ruined buildings, trees growing out. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, we'll follow the path and see where it leads. Canned marshmallows and a canteen. No, thank you. At 50% fuel remaining, I'm aware. Got the gravity stones. Oh boy. Right, use the gravity stones to... No fucking thank you. Navigate through here. God, this... So that's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, I believe. Our dear friend's down there. Having a grand old time. Yeah, I think the route here is just continue on. Because I really want to go see that power plant. And I think it would be very good to see it. Oh, this is the teleportation, not the teleportation, the gravity elevator. Right on. Squiggle, Black Hole Forge, Eye Shrine, Melt Water. Right, Black Hole Forge, I think, will be our port of call. Not that one, not that one. Black Hole Forge controls. We got messages. We got fucking messages. Ash Twin Project requires powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Come on, where's the notes? You can't fucking hide the notes from me. Where are they? You cannot hide them from me. What do we got here? Solution 1, retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Mentor, anglerfish fossil knowledge. We could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Used to play when we were children. Learned the fossil could theoretically, hypothesis, never tested on live specimen. Vessel's warp was broken. Recall present where vessel crashed. No guarantee. Still repair it. No longer functions. Old core. So I'm gonna press pause while I write this down, but sounds like Dark Bramble holds the warp core of the vessel. Or that's where the vessel is. Signal found, BR on vessel. Vessel in DB, Dark Bramble. Ooh, this is good. We're finding all sorts of information. All sorts. Solution 2, craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. Best to relearn, I think. Greatest challenge here, we don't have any design for a powerful core, or the vessel's core. Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who crafted the original design. Black Hole Forge, adept at crafting simpler cores, believe that could be of use. Vessel's warp core, created before my time, explained it. Many of his designs. Okay, safest path for our clan. Discussing the risks. Search for the eye is futile. Put less in harm. Okay, Black Hole Forge. That is our next port of call. God damn it. Well, we're getting low on fuel. That's not great, but not terrible. It'll just be annoying to navigate back here. At least we landed there. Yeah, we need to get up there so that we can actually see what's going on. This is so cool. We're making decent progress this far into the episode. Hop, hop. Up. Okay, and where is this heading? Where are we going? Those elevators are really cool. I like how there's the switch. It's a very neat design. God damn it. Where do we want to go? Hello. From here. Obvious answer is to the other side, so hop. Want to hop across here. Actually, no, we don't want to be over here, it looks like. Up here. And we will find... Oh, we're just on top of the pole. Oh, hey, there's the interloper. That's great. Well, if nothing else, we can use this as a convenient entry point. If I can find the damn waterfall again. And this isn't a incident of quantum bullshit. Okay, here it is. It's right below the pole itself. Boom. Fuel level critical, we know. And down we go. O2 has been refilled. That's great. We can use that in emergencies. Where do we want to aim? Yep, that hurt, but that's fine. Now that is a mildly perturbing thing to think about. How much you would care about yourself and just general injuries if you become aware that you're in a time loop. Actually, that is a fascinating question to ask you guys. How far, or how many time loops would you have to go through before you start doing really drastic actions? Like, obviously, at least at some point... God damn it. At least at some point, I would be willing to say most people are probably gonna take drastic action at some point if they find themselves in a time loop. You know, see a Groundhog Day with the toaster and all that. But how many runs would you guys take before you start doing insane stuff like robbing a bank or, I don't know, like skydiving, if that's something you're not a particularly large fan of? You know, like how many runs? Oh, thank goodness for the jetpack fueler. How many runs would it take before you get to that point? I know that's a hell of a icebreaker question, but that's what we're here for, right? Musings on things like that. Holy cow. That is so cool, seeing Dark Bramble just there. On, where is it? Just over this side, I believe, right? Because we're here, you know, it's all geode and shit? No. Well, I suppose we will try and meander while we can. To the edge. Edge. God fucking damn it. Hey, it's me again. Yep, I'm doing great. How are you? Do you think you could just future me would really appreciate it? God fucking damn it, send me back. Future me would really appreciate it if you could leave, like, I don't know, a handful of cashews or something. Because I get hungry every time I go through the black hole, and it'd be nice to have something to eat. Nope, okay, fair enough. Fuck it, we'll go to the interloper, because why not? Oh, we're not gonna make it, that's why. Seven clicks, we're making decent... Fuck it, Dark Bramble, here we come. Worst that happens is we suffocate along the way. Yep, adjust our trajectory. I wonder if we could, take... Nope. God damn it. Yep, he's in there. Alright. Fuck it, giant steep. There's the gravity launcher for that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that we might legitimately be getting on the interloper again. Set ourselves on the right trajectory. Never mind. I don't think we'll make it to interloper in time. So welcome back to Sven fucking drifts around in space until we die of lack of oxygen. Oh, 3 minutes of O2. That's a wonderful timer to have, just ticking down my death. Did you guys know that our fuel level is critical? I'm shocked, I tell you. Absolutely fucking shocked. Now we won't be able to get on the Ash Twin. Do wonder if we could catch the thing orbiting the sun, though. That'd be pretty neat. Don't know where it is, though. Oh, I think we found it. Come on. Is there a way to manually reset a time loop? No. Well, let's burn all our fuel. Oh shit, this means we're going supernova, like, immediately. First time this episode, I think. God, this is so weird, just being stuck here in the void of space. Just knowing that the sun is gonna blow up, go supernova, and then we can't do a damn thing about it. Oh great, we're drifting outside of the known universe. That's even better. That's even better. This could be a good time to turn off the bright light in front of me. Because the recording goes fine without it. I'll just need to remember to adjust the lighting gradient. Alright, let's kill the light. Gee, I'm so glad we're able to watch fucking 20 minutes of me floating into nothingness. Yep, here we are. Interesting. So, we found an entrance at the pole, which is gonna be good. For us to be able to play with in the future. That'll be good for us to play with in the future. And I think we got some updates on the rumor board. So let's see what they say. Yep, the vessel. Really, that's it. Just the vessel. That's in Dark Bramble. Yeah, need to go to the Hanging City, old settlements. Doing that. More to explore. Right. We have liftoff, and this time I'm not using controls for a fucking PSP game. Yep, I'll set that autopilot while we can. Yep, then we go here. Nope. We'll autopilot again. I wonder if this will require the core to be more exposed, but I do wonder if we can fly the ship into the black hole and use that as a entry point to deep space. I mean, granted, that's probably a intended use for it. Gravity. Alright, Ryback. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I don't like the swapping between angles. It's really cool, but it makes my stomach have opinions. Hanging City is to the north. We've got this path here. Hey, Rybeck. Yep, been out here. What are you doing? Aha. Learned something. What was it? Now my escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow. So then... And then now I probably came here from somewhere outside their solar system. That escape pod from Curious, Amazing Discovery. Why now I arrived. Saw the Hanging City. It was really nice. What should I explore? The Hanging City, just to the north. South Pole. Let's try and go south. I learned something. That's... Why can't I tell you... Why can't I tell you about the whole fucking settlement inside of the or the whole thing to the very south of us? Okay, apparently there's an invisible wall there. Wrong direction. Reorganize yourselves. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yeah, let's check out the tower first, and then go from there right now. Because there's a lot to do, and we only have so much time. If we flip this to up. So we're continuing south, which is good. This should potentially give us access to some new paths that I am forgetting about. Entrance is 90 below. So we're at the top. That's good. Where are we? Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing for your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend below. Knowledge within will help you. Okay. Trees are moving. Trees in this grove wander about freely. Witness the disturbing behavior. Please record. Either the trees are aberrant or my brain is. Trees... And... Oh, okay, so... We're just actively... We're just running into the, quantum shit again. Determined atypical rock shard. Objects are quantum because of it. Unique shard signal coming from the shard. Same signal. Yep. Other object is the wandering moon. Mentions strange type of rock isn't found anywhere else. Yeah, so we got the tower shard. That's lovely. That's really cool, and we absolutely do need to get inside of this tower. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Stop fucking crashing around me. Thank you. This Southern Observatory. Wonderful. Still can't get through there. But that's fine. Because... more skeletons. Yippee. Does this... God fucking damn it. Hey, it's me again. Hey, past me, did you remember to put the fucking peanuts in here like I asked? Actually, it was, cashews, I think. But anyway, did you remember to put them in there? Yep. Towards that. Yeah, keep heading down. Yeah, I know we have 50% fuel remaining. It's because we're on this goddamn no good useless piece of shit floating bauble. Let me inside of this stupid chamber. Christ on a fucking bike, man. Yep, we go down, we activate one of the tuners. I legitimately do not care which direction the tuner tunes us to, as long as we get out. Interesting. Should be coming pretty soon. Like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And get the fuck out. Alright, over here for the fuel canister. Because Lord knows I'll need it. Oh, hey, basically this is just going over... Yeah, if you're reading this, you've got bigger problems. Oh boy, do I have bigger problems. Come on, we need to get to the flowing water area with all the runoff. Ow. Oh, hey, there's the landing pod. Well, if nothing else, we can use this as our jumping off point. Bloody hell. And this is unstable. Okay. So that's that. Feels like the gravity stones are helping lock things in place, which is neat. Did we go over this? Encountered with the vessel. Yeah. Okay, we have looked into this. Land. What does this say? Oh god, yeah, no. Yeah, that's the I miss you message. Turns out when your friends and family fucking disappear into the void, it's not good. Screenshot. 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 Don't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. We were wrong. Wasn't where we tried to go. It wasn't the problem with the vessel, it was our destination. Afraid for our friends on Escape Pod 3. Where's Escape Pod 3? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, checked it before. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found some big fucking news. Like, really big news. This is amazing. I really don't feel like jumping back into the black hole. I don't think I left enough cashews there this time. Definitely not enough cashews for all that would come of it. Up. And down. Which message is this? Escape. Ah, that's Plume's message. Where the fuck does it want me to go? I'm afraid I might have ran out the clock on all that I can do here. If we do things right, we can. There we go. Hell of a jump, but we managed to make it. Don't like how low we're running on fuel in the given situation, but what can you do? Got 30% fuel remaining. Where does... Great. Land here. And hope this takes us the right direction. Nope. Nope. Oh god fucking damn it. Wonder if we can find a way to have all of the shards line up in harmonic convergence or whatever. let me inside of the structure. Into the structure. Gonna fucking lose it. Inside. Nope. Close. We almost got inside the structure. Can you say, get inside the goddamn no-good useless piece of shit structure which does not seem to want to accept me? I know my fuel level's critical. On today's episode of How Do We Die, we're choosing drifting into the fucking void of space. Again. Burn through all the oxygen we can. Though for shits and giggles, I will try and... Well, that was fun while it lasted. End the time loop. At this point, they should include a fucking morphine trip in this so we can just OD our way out. If you can't tell, I'm in a cheery mood about this. Real fucking cheery. And I wake up. It's a beautiful day. Up. Up. What does the old rumor mill have to say? Quantum shard, quantum signal, mural, escape pod 3. Yep, that's certainly what I do know. Up. Look around. There we go. Autopilot. Again, need to find an entry point. Cool. We are now on planet, which means as long as we stay relatively low, we can fly around it. And that is just about what I care about right now. The fact that we stay on planet. I will say it is amusing to know that the quantumness also includes trees. You know, purely for shits and giggles. It's like, oh hey, the trees are drifting about. And that is fun. They're like Ents, but less, you know, less tree-like. That direction leads to Southern Observatory. There we go. Nope. Wrong direction, I think. I mean, I'll try this. I'm questioning that being a mode of transportation that is commonly used, but sure. Fucking sure. Where does it want me to go? Just... It's like America in the Pacific. We're just fucking island hopping our way to the destination. I'm gonna say all sorts of nasty things about that black hole. And apparently I won't need to, because I fucking fly into the walkway at Mach 12. If you can't tell, I'm a little under the weather, and had a not so great hike on Saturday. It was supposed to be like a 2 to 3 day hike. You know, about 7 miles the first day, stay out on the campsite, have a grand old time in the backcountry on day 2, and then day 3 we would hike the 7 miles back, right? Completely normal, reasonable thing to do. I've backpacked a whole bunch. I'd like to at least pretend I know what I'm doing. But no. What ended up happening is we've had really late snowstorms, and runoff is just starting in a lot of areas. So, you know, we are actively having everything melt. I was not aware of this at the time. I should have been. And what happened was we were hiking through a whole bunch of snowdrifts that went up to like my chest in some spots. And as we're going, my shoes got absolutely soaked. I started having my stomach violently revolt against me from both ends. And we had to make the very last minute decision to leave. And the hike took far longer than I would have liked. And I'm not talking about, oh god fucking damn it, okay, into the hole we go. Landing, cool, so we're all sorts of fucked up. Well, what's around us? We may as well make use of this. Let's go with the interloper for now. Land on the interloper and see if we can get anything else from it. But yeah, so as all this is happening, we're doing our best to hike through all of this very not fun conditions. It's getting dark. We run into like half a dozen moose on the way back from, you can't see it, but it's like here to the other side of the room I'm in. So way too fucking close for my liking for a moose. And this whole time, you know, I'm having to duck off trail to relieve myself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that we have landed on Brittle Hollow. I think. I honestly can't quite tell. No, it is. It's the hexagonal ground patterns, like, what is it, Giant's Causeway, I think it is, that has the really cool hexagonal stuff. Fuck you too. Yep, up, around, round, round, boom. Jettison that. Land here. Keep island hopping. But yeah, a really beautiful hike. I do want to go back again sometime when it is not actively running off. Look out below, look out for the gravity hole, or should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. Thanks, I needed a fucking poem at the moment. Right. So here's this. I wish that we could get a map of the planet. Because I don't trust my cartography skills when it comes to a fairly complex and layered area like this. At least not to create something that I will be able to understand. Which generally, if I may be so bold, is the point of maps, to understand them. Oxygen, yippee. Where does it want me to go? I don't fucking know. Like, obviously follow the trail on the roof, but I feel like there's more we can do beyond just settlement, escape. Okay, that's this, so if we follow this, we'll end up in the Hanging City. Really fun, like, geometric planet, I will say. That is real neat. And I like it when stuff is neat. Bloody hell. And I will admit, I am not operating on full cylinders today, so apologies if I miss things that are really fucking obvious. I will use the excuse of this is the first time I have been sick in a few years. So my body is giving me all sorts of opinions. And I will say not many of the opinions are happy ones. Keep going. Okay, this is part of what I'm looking for. Fucking MC Escher over here. What is the knob? School, Meltwater, Eye Shrine. Looks like we're gonna be heading to school. Yep, here we are. Look out. Over here now. Okay, that's connected to that, connected to that. Run along the ice path. Again, I don't like the fact that all the skeletons are just out. Because, at least to me, that implies it was a rather quick and unceremonious end to everything. I mean, like, yeah, look at where everyone is. Like, still in bed, off to the side. It just doesn't exactly scream death of natural causes to me. And more often than not, it's better if it's death of natural causes when you're exploring a region. Yeah, I mean, hell, we've got this fucker at the table. Welcome to this place, shrine. This shrine is a space reflecting what brought us here. Signal from the eye observed on our travels. Follow it from its source. Source of the signal is older than the universe. Enter, open your mind to the possibilities. What is the eye? Eye is older. Imagine how it can teach us. More advanced being. Source brought us here. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can it be older? Supposed relic from previous universe. Or universe unimaginably hot, dense. Hey, just like me. If anything exists before, would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What's the eye? Signal. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. Signal is a call. Intended audience. Signals the eye's voice. Speaks a language we don't know. Attempt at expressing itself. Approximate the age or lack thereof. Carbon date the eye. That definitely works on things that aren't, you know, carbon based. Over here, no longer believe as I did as a child on the Ember Twin, the eye of the universe wishes to harm us. May not want to be found either. Terrible circumstance of our arrival, almost certainly that circumstance. Solanum. Oh, hey, I think I recognize this guy's name. Yeah, he was a skeptic about the eye back in the day. Or it might be not have been calling out at all. Holds no deep meaning. Wouldn't think that. In fact, may have no wishes at all. I will say I am leaning more towards the opinion that it's not exactly a sentient or a sapient creature. It just kinda fucking is. So keep hopscotching our way down. Interesting. Very interesting. We need to find a way up there. Looks like this... Nope, this doesn't have the path. This one might have the path we need. No. It doesn't. Interesting. How do... Fuck you, you almost hit me in the head. How do we get up there? Forge controls. Let's take a look here. Forge controls. I want to know what the controls do before I... Ah! That's what it does. Just drags the forge up into the locking mechanism up there. Oh ho ho. Which means we need to find our way up there. And we need to find our way up to that area, which is appearing to be a struggle unto itself. Because we need to get... What parkour bullshit does it want me to pull off? What Assassin's Creed bullshit does it want me to do? Okay, so here... No. Well, I think we figured it out in part. It's just going to require us to be a little more adept at the controls than I am at this given moment. Damn it. Maybe this side will offer a better launch point. No. Alright, it does offer a slightly better launch point, but not good enough for what I need. But, okay, we land here, and go from here to here to here. Figure out a way onto there. We're low enough on fuel. Yippee fucking kaye. Now we're low enough on fuel that this is becoming an issue. What could we use to get over there? Because I don't want this episode to become Sven fails at basic jetpack parkour. But I do fear that is what it is slowly turning into. Loop it. God damn fucking loop it. So what do we got for the day? What do we got for the day? Yep. Anything to say? Yeah, that's going supernova. It's going supernova in like 20 minutes or something, man. And up. And off we go. We're off to see the wizard. A wonderful Wizard of Oz. Engage that. I speak English. Engage the autopilot just because we can. But if nothing else, I'm glad we figured out, after way too long, how to work the controls. Run while we can, because we'll need the fuel for our parkour challenge. I fucking hate this. You know, before I was like, oh cool, black holes, this is a really fun thing of teleportation that we get to do, constantly going back and forth between this and a black hole. Nope. I rescind my statement. It is no longer fun. Take me home. I don't want to be here anymore. Largely in part because it is somehow impossible for me to get into there. Like, to a hilarious degree, it is impossible for me to get into there. Onto there. Fucking finally. Oxygen. Yay, we have some. Down we go. Move this into one of the doohickeys. Head back up. Trying to think what stupid joke I should make for the title, because I'm very tempted to just, like, you know, list it as Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden or something. Which, you know, aha, funny, you know, he's falling into the black hole so much, he's started referencing Soundgarden. Though I will say, when I saw, Steve Miller Band, Peter Frampton, ended up opening for them, which was really fucking cool, and he did a cover of Black Hole Sun. I wonder if there's any recordings of Peter Frampton doing a cover of Black Hole Sun online. But was really cool to stumble across that, you know, because at the time I was really into Steve Miller Band, like, to the point where I am not sure why, right now, me, 2026 Sven, looking back, why I was so into Steve Miller Band, but I was. So me and my dad went on a, you know, we was like, okay, we'll be able to do a concert, you know, save up a little bit. He's come to town, that's great. We do all that. And, you know, it's like, oh cool, we'll do the normal concert shit. Ow. And as we do all that, you know, we're just going about, it's like, oh, I wonder who's opening for him. Turns out it was Steve Miller Band, or not Steve Miller Band, it was Peter Frampton, which is one of my dad's favorite artists, which was really cool to be able to go see. And I hate to admit it, but I enjoyed Peter Frampton more than I did Steve Miller Band. I think that's also just because Frampton is just such a better live experience. You know, he's got the talking guitar, the whole, you know, do you feel like we do? Just, it is one of the funnest live performances I've been to in my life. So yeah, if you get the chance, I highly recommend going to see Peter Frampton live, if he's still touring. He also told us a story about how Jamaican weed is fucking shit. Or by us, I just mean the entire concert venue. This might shock you, but I do, in fact, not personally know Peter Frampton. God, my lips are so fucking chapped. I personally do not know Peter Frampton. Should be the Southern Observatory that we're in right now. Yes, it is. We are in the Southern Observatory. I don't like the fact that there's tornadoes here. Kosovo's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant Steep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. One final component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents everything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. Update, it's clear there are two different types of cyclones. Most cyclones on Giant Steep rotate clockwise. Cyclones typically uses to send components into orbit. Rare type that goes counterclockwise, pushes below. Model will be great, continue to model. Well, if nothing else, we have figured out some of the little stuff going on with the gravity cannons. Neat. Let's find out what these do first. Learned thus far in our search for the eye, believe our knowledge of the quantum moon is eye in orbit around the sun's finite but enormous range. A vessel followed the signal, unable to warp to the eye. Locator built on Owl Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built were both unable to detect. Hypothesis: moon stopped. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. How can you suggest that? It's called. Where grew up hearing the eye. Interesting. What do these things do? How should our methods change? Continue to search. Looks like thanks to the quantum moon. Send a probe. Is clever. No idea where the eye is in relation. Absurdly small solution. Ramy and Pi. Need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover long distances. This is why the cannons were built. Celestial body. Giant Steep would be a good choice, furthest from the sun. Provide best angels for launch. It's also moonless, except when the moon is visiting. So the cannon on Giant Steep. That is one of our next things to look at. So this is Owl Rock. Oh, cool. Which makes this where we currently are. This is Giant Steep. We've got Dark Bramble. Piss off. And then the eye. Oh. Interesting. Unable to determine orbit, no signal, any known criteria matching the eye. But if that is our estimated range of the eye, holy shit is what I have to say on that matter. So, this is so interesting. So very interesting to get some more background on this. Play recording. Here, did it put the ship down? Say, this is Rebek. In that ship, the ship went down. I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never hit those rocks. One of my better attempts failed, Swatter. I would have barely laughed at me, I bet. That's good news. Bad news are, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. Door is broken. No, I'm not good at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there was one, but probably. Can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths down below the surface. I want to head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down. I am failed, Swatter. Let me in. Okay, so major progress was made. Major fucking progress was made, so suppose that means Giant's Deep is gonna be our next port of call. Come on. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, fuel level critical, I know. So that's, I'm gonna call it like a Quicksilver solution. So that sends us up. That sends us down. There's got to be a way to... I almost missed this. Giant Steep projection stone. What do we got? Copy. We're lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit. One somehow sank beneath. Should have seen it. Impossible for any to sink even partially below, straight to the core. Not try and recreate other cannon parts. Very curious how it's something passed. Spire constructed a model of it here. Might reveal how. Unable to grasp the answer by looking at the projection pool. If I visit, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek below the surface to the South Pole, delighted to see you. Two trailheads. One at the gravity cannon, one at Tower of Knowledge. Let's see what Giant Steep looks like. Okay, there's a projection stone there. Oh. Almost caught sight of that. Well, it's getting to the point where I think it might be time to jettison ourselves. Yep, and jettison. Does that mean we might be able to? Yeah, I'm just burning fuel here. But does that mean that theoretically we could slingshot ourselves around that into the forge? That might be the case. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, Dug stream. Gotta love a Dug stream. Here, head through, hop, skip, jump. Let's take a look at the rumor board. What else do we got? It's got that. which connects to the orbital probe cannon. Quantum signal, quantum shard, tower of quantum knowledge. We'll need to look at that. Lake bed cave. Huh. I'm not sure how to explore that, but we've got all these, the escape pod stuff. The vessel, which looks like that. The hanging city. Okay, looks like we've done everything there. Need to go to the Black Hole Forge. Yeah, that's probably the main one that we need to mess around with. Yeah, is this... No, that's not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for either. Need to do that. Mark location on HUD. And we'll head there. Hanging City, get to the Black Hole Forge, and go from there. Yep. Go, 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 go. Please don't crash us into anything else again. That would be very bothersome. Landing gear's damaged. That doesn't really matter as long as we can hop out of the ship, grab our suit, and go. Where are we looking? Okay, it's that way and under. Meaning, yeah, this will be the West Bay. This will be the best way to deal with it. Go up here. Ow. Down. Continue on again. Ow. Fuck. Continue on. Yeah, that'll lead to it over here. Boom. On the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again. Looking for Naomai with my friends. Can't wait to get on the road again. Trying to think of any other lyrics I can throw in here to make it topical, but I can't. So we keep moving on. Something with our friends. The brittle hollow brambles got us around. What other things? Brittle hollow. 4 syllables. Brittle hollow's 4 syllables. That's a bit of a thing to try and figure out a rhyme scheme and a song for it just off the top of my head. I'm sure if I really put my mind to it, I could figure it out. It needs to end in O. Oh, give me a home in Brittle Hollow, where the black holes are draining us away. Where seldom is heard a scream or a word, and the sun is not exploding today. Home in the hollow. Where the Naumai once forged their display. Where seldom is heard a scream or a word, and the black hole is sucking all day. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a fucking songwriter. I expect to be contacted by the studio that made Outer Wilds any day now. Yeah, just any day now. It's the check's in the mail. The check's in the mail, and you all are gonna have a brilliant time listening to the banjo drum. God damn it. Ow. The banjo drum whistle cover and harmonica that I'm creating. So we weren't able to go there, but hey. I hear you, Rybeck. Hey, I went to the observatory. Can I talk to you about it? Yep, out for a while. Brittle Hollow, yep. What are you doing here? Yep, that's great. Something below, yep. Magnificent. Learn something. Really? It doesn't... Damn, I was hoping that we would be able to just, like, tell him, like, yeah, no, we got inside the observatory. It was really fucking cool. You should see it yourself. That was neat, hearing everyone together. Unknown signal is... Where do I need to go? Here is a good enough source. Follow the highway. Well, you know, life is a highway and all that. Keep going over to... We died before we entered it. I'm happy that we died before we entered the black hole, because I cannot stand the idea of going back through that stupid black hole. How long have we been recording? Hour and some change, then we got like 30 minutes or whatever from the previous one. We can keep going. I am so hungry. I have not had a chance to get much to eat, and the issue is I really can't due to my gut giving me opinions. I like Bed Cave, I know we need to do that. Up, up, up. This is our moment. Brittle Hollow, off we go. So what? Next, I mean, obviously the next planet we're going to explore is going to be Giant's Deep. And, you know, we'll have to figure that out at some time. Come on, nope, down. Set me down. Thank you. Alright, grab our shit. Time to scoot. I'll use this as a jumping off point to go here. 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 Ow. Don't think there's anything else for us in here. That's fine. Now we go up here. Now if I was feeling really adventurous, we might be able to try and slingshot our way over there. You know, the one... chair's uncomfortable. The one space maneuver that everyone knows about. Of all the rocks you could take, you really chose that one? Nope, 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 god fucking damn it. No! Do not send me here. Great, send me to the Quantum Tower of Knowledge. That works for me. Just do not send me into the goddamn black hole. Yes, here, send me up, pull me up. Where is this taking me? I don't know, I don't particular care. Hey, Ryback. How you doing? Oh, where does this say where does this say it goes? Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Have we explored the tower thoroughly enough? The issue is we can't get inside the damn thing. So I may as well give it a shot. You know. For shits and gigs. May as well take another look, see what we can find. Oh right, that's the issue. It's all... the pathway is all fucked up. That goes up, so if we swap this, we might be able to get to where we need by hopping out around. Let's continue up, see what we can find up here again. Yeah, Southern Observatory, we've been there. Surely something's got to be open for us to enter, right? Surely we've got to have some way of entering the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, great. I can throw myself out there. Low on fuel, low on vitals. No. How does it want us to access it? Because the pathway's broken. No duh. I'll just fling myself about until we find something. So black hole's there. If we... Yep, Hanging City. Yep, keep this going. Nope. Okay, we almost hit it. Come on. Yep, escape the orbit. We grabbed it. We have managed to touch it, and it did not like being touched. It very much did not like being touched. Huh. Hey, Slate. God fucking damn it. And we're not even getting any cool deaths like, oh, we managed to die in under 60 seconds. No, it's just... I was a fucking idiot and got sucked into the black hole too many times. And there's nothing really cool I can do with that. Like, oh my god, we got hit by the moon. That's crazy. It's just, nope, we gotta sit here until I can drain every single bit of oxygen in my entire suit, so I slowly suffocate and die. Landing gear damage. I do not fucking care. Hey, building. Let's see what it says before it goes. Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. Where is this linked to? Where is this linked to? Oh, that's where it's linked to. How the fuck does it expect me to get in to it, into that area? That's my question. Oh. Go here, grab the stone, put her here. What do you got? I'm at the shuttle, first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, sighting, you're almost ready. One more rule, see me at the tower, opposite end, follow path west of the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there, gratitude. West from crossroads. Piss off. Okay, at least we have directions to follow. Got there. What's this gravity cannon say? Shuttle is currently on the quantum moon. Call the shuttle home. Activate the cannon. So, here, if we look at this, the crossroads. Yeah, we'll follow the crossroads. Get us to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Wonder who's or what the purpose of that little estate is, because obviously, you know, the gravity cannon's attached. Are they like caretakers, engineers, scientists? And they've also got the projection stone that looks right into it, which is also a interesting thing to have. Ah. Well, down we go. Where does this go? Who the fuck knows? Okay, so that goes there. Hey, Feldspar. Oh, sorry, Raybeck. Raybeck, I'm sorry, but I was hoping that you would be a bit more useful in the given situation, though that is absolutely not your fault. It's on me for expecting bigger things of the situation we find ourselves in. So know that I hold no malice towards you, just mild annoyment. Though I do like the banjo. Banjo is a fun instrument when played properly, which I will say you are doing a fabulous job of. Now from here, we'll jump the gap here. I don't want to go into the void unnecessarily. Oh, what do we got over here? Southern Observatory is that way, okay. 50% fuel remains. I am not shocked. I've been hopping around like a rabbit on meth. Crossroads that way, okay. Cool, ship is there. Suppose we just fucking launch it to the quantum moon. You know, the famous album by Pink Floyd. The Quantum Moon. It's the one with the prism and the rainbow attached to it. Here I am, after watching it wander the skies. I'm about to stand on the quantum moon. As expected, the shuttle has landed on the moon's south pole. Make the remainder of the journey. Welcomes on the south as a child. I am ready. Well. Aliachtest, as they say. Wow. Seeing it all just fade away. Do I need to put it back to a Mark 3? No. Okay, no, that sends us back home. Yeah, so this just launches us. That just launches us. And there's the supposed orbit path of that. Okay. Where are we going? What are we gonna collide with? Because right now, it appears that we are just, going into nowhere. Well, you guys got anything for us, or are we just gonna kind of keep drifting in the void of nothingness? Editing me, feel free to put like a sped up time lapse or something of this. I'm just gonna let ourselves drift around for a little bit until we find what we need, because right now we're on the very edge of the universe. So yeah, editing me, start the fucking time lapse. Right, it doesn't appear as if we've gotten anywhere. So, back I guess. Ah, god fucking damn it. We're in the void. I should have realized that. Oh hey, our ship's only like 600 meters away, because it also got sucked into the void with us. God, I hate this fucking planet. I hate the black hole, and I hate the fact that it's actually a really cool planet, and oh god. Okay, so we're gonna burn as much fuel as we can and play Can We Fly Into the Sun with the amount of fuel and oxygen we have left. The answer is no, but I want to see how close we can get. So yay, this last one was a absolutely useless little mission. Oh, how fast are we getting? We're almost at 300 meters a second. We're making good progress towards the sun. Very, very good progress. 14 clocks, 13, 12, 11, Still gathering speed. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Bloody hell, that's bright. Bloody hell, that is really bright. So need to go back to the Tower of Knowledge, or Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Entrance on the, what was it fucking called? From the path. The gravity cannon is probably a good entry point for us because it's exposed. It has a good sight line that we can always find it. Okay. Let's check the rumor log. What do we got? Gravity cannon, quantum moon. No. Going up, up, up. Something about moments. They don't exist on Twitch anymore, but they would have been golden. I can't think of anything very witty to come up with right now, but we are making really good progress, all things considered. So actually, anything on here? Doesn't appear. Oh, is there something inside of this crater? I don't see anything. Well, was worth a look. Keep going. Over to Brittle Hollow. This is the wrong area I wanted to enter, but I'll take it. I will take it because it's easier than anything else. No, unbuckle. Grab that. I don't like the fact that you're keeping marshmallows in tin cans. But that's just a personal preference. I generally don't go for marshmallows, much less the tin variety. But who am I to judge what we're going for? Up here. And yeah, just keep moving because we need to get to the Hanging City before everything falls apart. And from there, try and get to the Forge. That is the major thing that is my siren song at the moment. I cannot wait until I can have some actual food. Because right now I am on saltines and water. It's not fucking fun. Keep going, almost at the Hanging City, then we just need to navigate to the Forge District again. Shouldn't be too hard since it's a fairly obvious area. Yep, there we go. Up to the towers. And we need to find a way to get to that. Eye Shrine, been there. Meltwater, been there. School. And over. Now this is the forge controls, which is part of what we need. We go here, lower that. And nothing in here to read that tells me what I need to do with it. Because this absolutely is an instance of the definition of horse. Everyone knows what a horse is. And since everyone knows what a horse is, we don't need to write down the definition. I wonder if we can jump on top of it. So 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1,000, 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5. There we fucking go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy shit, that was a loud rumble of thunder. Nope, 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 nope. I fucking refuse to get sucked into there. Explanation of festivals. Okay, we've done this. Well, we're back in school. I'm gonna throw myself into the fucking abyss. So I think I'm gonna call it here, purely because I don't want to deal with this again. I might record a little bit tomorrow or later, depending on how things are. I doubt it, if I'm being completely honest. I've had it up to here with the black hole. I know that that is just me being tired and hungry and under the weather, so I'm grumpy. But Christ on a fucking bike, I am holding opinions about that planet and all that comes with it in very, very low regard. Oh, we're on fucking giant steep or whatever. Not what I intended to do, but here we fucking are. Looks very watery. Not surprising, all things considered, but it's very watery. And also maybe anglerfish live on here. And yeah, whatever else is going on. Oh, control stone module, put it there. What do we got? Bad news, Zaro says there's a problem. Proposed power source won't be asked to fire. Pulling my locomotive limb here. Pulling my leg, aha. I wish I was, but no. So, orbital probe is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Morrow they should return from the cannon. Remain at the construction yard for now. You, Daz. Good to know. Long-range probe successfully launched from that. Good to know. And does this lead back to what I'm thinking of? Yes, I think it does. Well, that's brilliant. Photo. That's... Can someone explain to me why, we have suddenly found ourselves in space again? What the fuck is going on? So we're gonna go check out the logs, see what else it has to say, and then call it a night. Or call it a day. We're gonna call it a day since it's only 3 o'clock where I am. What the fuck? Anything else you have to say? Uh-huh. Well, off we fucking go. Up. Let's check out the rumor mill. Construction yard. Yep, we've got the construction yard that's using the things. Reset loop and return to main menu. Yes, I will, but I'm going to talk a little bit here. Thank you guys for sticking through this one. I know it's been a little bit rough for everyone involved, but I am legitimately enjoying the game. We made some pretty good progress right off the bat, and then just continuing to look around. After this, it might be worthwhile to go check out Giant's Hollow. I can just repost the notes from last time because there's nothing really got added. Like, there was some important stuff learned, but nothing that was worth noting in my opinion. You all know the drill. Stuff down below. Do with it as you see fit. And until next time, this is Sven signing out.